Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas standing here with Joel Diaz, whose fighter Timmy Bradley, of course, is fighting at the MGM Grand on the grandest scale of them all on pay-per-view against Manny Pacquiao. And being in camp now a second time for Manny Pacquiao, is it harder or easier to prepare for the guy?
Oh, it's easier. Yeah. It's a lot easier because they share the ring together before, so they share the ring, and we already know what Manny Pacquiao has, and plus, you know, following Manny Pacquiao's career, like I've always said, man, I'm a big fan of Manny, and as a trainer and a fan, you know, you pick up a lot of things at Manny, and it makes it easier after the first time. We know what to expect. And then due to the controversy, and there's a lot of common sense subjects for this fight that make sense, and I put them together, and I'm well prepared. I'm well prepared with my team to fight Manny Pacquiao any way he wants to fight.
Looking at Tim, he made a comment earlier that he said that in the Marcus fight, it was the first time he had fun in the ring in a long, long time. So you as a trainer, why wasn't he having fun in the ring in prior fights? Talk to me about that and how it affected him.
Well, there's a lot to it. After the Manny Pacquiao, we were affected really bad up to now due to the controversy, which we had nothing to do with. You know, in boxing, like I said, it's common sense. If Manny Pacquiao is a cash cow of the business, why did they give Tim Bradley the decision if people didn't think he wanted? You know, we had nothing to do with it. We don't know the judges, never met them, never talked to them. I mean, we felt like people were pointing at us like if we stole something valuable from the world. So, with that being said, I mean, it really affected us. Going back after that, Timothy was emotionally hurt with the Ruslan fight, and there's no way to have fun in a fight like that. He was angry. Yeah. He was angry at the sport of boxing. So there's no time to have fun. He was mad. He wanted to prove to the people that he was a true fighter, so he got into trouble. He learned his lesson. Going to the Marquez fight, still didn't get no credit. Timothy has always been a fighter that gets no credit regardless what he does for the people, even though besides a fighter, he's an entertainer. So, you know, going into the fight, going to Vegas, I noticed every single person in the room, in the arena, in the conference room, that they were on Marquez's side. Everybody, I mean, even though they're looking you in the eye and say, hey, good luck, you're going to do good, regardless, they knew, they had a feeling that Timothy was going to lose that night. So coming into the dressing room that night, I go out there and I see how people was attacking Bradley, insulting him, you know, booing him, and everybody's Marquez, of course, you know, boxing, the boxing world, you know, saw the knockout of Marquez and Manny, so they thought, okay, Marquez is going to knock out Bradley too. It's not going to happen. Walking out of that dressing room, I grabbed Tim by the head and I go, come here. I said, see everybody out there right now? Nobody's in your side. Everybody thinks you're going to lose. The only people that think you're going to win this fight is just your team and your family. That's it. I said, so do me a favor. Go in there and have fun. I said, I don't want you to please anybody. Please yourself. And he looks at me and he goes, all right, coach, I'll do that. I go, I don't want you to please anybody out there. I said, screw every fan out there. Just have fun yourself. And that's what he did. He goes, all right, coach, I promise you, I'm not going to do anything that you don't tell me to do. And that's what he did. You know, I could have released them. I held them back. I could have released them, but I didn't want to take that risk of him getting caught with a punch. So I just told him, have fun in there and win. Just winning is a point tonight. Don't prove to anybody anything, because nobody gives you credit regardless you walk out of this fight.
So does that same thing, what you said, now apply to this fight with Manny, this rematch? Are you going to tell him the same thing, just go in there and have fun, or is there more at stake?
There's more at stake, of course. We can't just go in there and have fun with Manny Pacquiao. I mean, there will be points in which, you know, that I'm going to be watching points in the fight, and I make adjustments, depends on what Manny brings. Yeah. If I see Manny, you know, being aggressive, you know, I'm going to have Timothy in one mode. If I see him just being defensive, I'm going to have Timothy in another mode. That's why I make the adjustments. But at the same time, we're going to try to make this fight not go the distance. Because if it goes the distance, even though Timothy's on top by a small margin, we're not going to win. So we're going to have to win decisive. Timothy's going to have to put in the extra work due to the controversy of the first one. You know, but at the end of the day, if Timothy clearly beats Manny and they give Manny the decision, at least hopefully the people can give us that respect.
Do you have an inkling or a feeling that maybe there might be a third fight and it might end up how you were saying, that Timmy clearly wins but they give it to Manny?
Never thought about it up to now, you know.
I hope I didn't jinx you.
No, I never thought about it, but like I said, you know, we're ready for everything. I don't believe in jinxing. I don't believe in none of that stuff. But like I said, we are well prepared. When you prepare yourself 100% in the gym, you leave nothing behind. When you go to the fight, there shouldn't be a doubt that you're gonna do good, and that's the way we are. We have a few more days to close camp. And God willing, everything goes well as it's been going to now, and we have no doubts in our mind. We are very confident. We are very sure about our performance April 12th. So, with that being said, when you got great preparation, good nutrition, a healthy fighter, shouldn't worry. And that's what we are right now. I don't worry. My fighter right now is at 150 right now. He walked out yesterday at 150. He wants to be at 147 by Monday. And you know, when he's on weight, he's eating 3-4 times a day. There's no way Manny Pacquiao will hurt him.
Well, we'll see you on Fight Week. We can't wait. It's going to be a good one. I know you're going to bring Timothy prepared. It all goes down April 12th. HBO pay-per-view here with Joel Diaz, Marcos Villegas for the Boxing Channel.